Hi guys, welcome to Deliverance React. My name is Deliverance. So on today's topic, we'll be talking about, do you like your parents? Do you like your parents? Do you love them? How do you feel about your parents? Now, what I'm reading right now is this person is saying, I feel like most of us naturally love our parents because they are our parents. Yes. I love myself. I love God. Literally. Literally. Because at the end of the day, it's like when you love yourself, you're able to love other people. And what does the Bible say? How do you even love God that you have not seen, and you can't love your fellow neighbor? You can't love your fellow family or relatives. So, literally. Because at the end of the day, it's like, I feel like most of us naturally, we all naturally love our parents. I mean, they gave us life. They brought us to this earth, aside from God, who is our creator. But liking them is a whole other ball game. It's a whole other thing on its own. That's a different thing. Aside from the fact that they're annoying and they can be something else sometimes. Literally. But I mean, we shouldn't really expect people to think, feel, or act or change the way or when we want them to, do things and all that. Basically. Welcome to my reaction channel. So, I've always loved both my parents. I've always loved both. I was raised by both parents. My parents just celebrated their 30th anniversary. I'm 20. The gap is a lot. My dad is about 65. My mom is about 58 or 55 or something like that. So the gap is much. It's scary, your parents are that old and you're this young. Life happens. It's scary, but at the end of the day, it's like I got financial, physical, emotional support, their presence, being in the same house, the love. So I do love both my parents. But for a couple years, when I was depressed, isolating, for about couple years, 2-3 years, this is my story. For a couple years or 2-3 years, I literally stopped liking or loving them either way, for some reason. But this person is saying for a couple years they did not like them, and I'm literally telling you my story. I did not like them too for a couple years, for about 3-4 years. I'm still trying to grow and love them, literally. The person is saying I couldn't stand being around them. I also couldn't stand being around them. It was just, I got agitated, irritated, I was annoyed, I wasn't happy being around them, the environment and the situation, the circumstance. I just didn't like it. But it's like, so this person couldn't stand being around them. Everything they did or said would piss them off. You just get irritated. I'm like, okay, leave me alone. So it's like, not that you should disrespect or like say that to your parents or act that way, or no, I'm not encouraging you to do that. But at the end of the day, this is a reaction channel. So it's like you get irritated. Okay, you get isolate yourself. You get irritated. You get agitated. You just want to be left alone. You don't want to be bothered. You don't want to have anything to do with all that. You just want to stay to yourself. That's how I felt. And everything they did or said pissed me off. This was exactly how I felt. It just annoyed me. It pissed me off. I was like, okay. I got irritated. I was like, just leave me alone, please. Okay. I'm tired. I'm exhausted. Literally. But now I really like them. Right now, things have changed. I am overcoming my depression. It took a while. It took years. It took months. But yeah, for this person to say I really like them, right now I really love my parents. Things are different. Things have changed for me. Change is constant, and how we feel and see and how we think changes, literally. So I feel this person when they say that, literally, at the end of the day. Work has been done. That means I worked on myself. I can't really work on them. I can't really change them. But sometimes you have to love people as they change, especially family. Family is the only one that loves you just because you were born. Family are the only ones that love you just because you were born. So sometimes if they don't want to put in the work, they don't want to change, you can't make them see things in a different way. You can't change their mindset, mentality, point of view, perspective, how they think. You can't change them. You can't save them. You can't fix them. They have to see for themselves, literally. If they don't see that there's a problem, there will be no room for solution. If they don't see that they need to work on something, they will not be able to change. And you can't force them or make them do that. They have to put in the work every day and put in the time and effort. But first of all, self-awareness and self-realization. That's the first thing they need to do. This person said work has been done. I worked on myself. If they don't change or work on themselves, life goes on. I'm not going to pause my life or act in a certain way because other people are not acting right or acting or thinking the way I think or behaving the way I behave. I don't expect anyone to be perfect or expect them to do things the way I want them to do it because I can't control them. I can only control my emotions, my actions, my thoughts. So be it. So, and on all sides, but it took a lot of forgiving. Forgiveness, I realized it was for my peace of mind and for my happiness. I have forgiven them. I love myself. I love them. One love. I love everyone. One love for everyone. I have forgiven myself. My past mistakes. I learned lessons. I did regrets. But I have forgiven them. A lady took, this has nothing to do with our parents. A lady literally borrowed some money from me, like about a lot of money, more than 5,000, and up to today she blocked me. I haven't heard from her. Divine, can you go? Okay, so that's basically it. So it literally takes a lot of forgiving and all that. Forgiveness is for yourself and it's for the other person. So sometimes you can do it, but just do what works best for you and take time. Move at your own pace. Because at the end of the day, forgiveness doesn't happen overnight. Okay? Nothing does. So move at your own pace at the end of the day. I don't expect you to... And it will take time for you to like forget or for you to change or overcome how you feel and all that about them. But you gotta do what you gotta do. You only live once. So do it right. Understanding and letting things be. Sometimes you just have to let things be. You just have to let it go. Move on. Move forward. Forgive. Just let it be. You can't control everything. You can't control everyone. Literally. You can't control everything. You can't control everyone. Literally. You have to understand that letting things go is very important. And sometimes that's what's best for you. Just let it be. Because at the end of the day, what more can you do? You can't make people act in a certain way. You can't make them think or feel or treat you in a certain way. They do what they want to do at the end of the day. They have control over their life just like you have control over your life. So, letting things be. Just let it be. I'm not out here trying to make everybody act perfect. No. And I'm not out here expecting or wanting things or people to behave in a certain way, act in a certain way and all that. So do you like your parents? That's the question for today. Do you like your parents? Yes or no? Do you love them? How do you feel? Because once, in terms of depression, once you isolate yourself, you're irritated, you're agitated, you're sad, you want to be left alone. You don't love yourself. Your thoughts are not right. You're having negative thoughts. You don't feel good about yourself. When you don't feel good about yourself, you don't treat yourself good. You don't treat others right. So your actions are literally affecting you, the people around you, your environment, and all that. Okay, so at the end of the day, the question is, do you like your parents? Do you love your parents, regardless of what you've been through, the toxic relationship, the environment, the situation, the circumstance, the fact that it's like they want to keep you in a cage. They want you to be stagnant. They don't wish you well. And another thing about our parents is that they want us to be, they expect us to be in a certain way. Literally, it's like they, I don't know, I'm just talking from, I'm not a parent, I'm not a mother, I'm not a father, obviously. So, but I'm just saying from my experience, my parents want you to be like, oh, I want you to be a nurse. I want to do what I want to do. That doesn't mean I'm stubborn. That doesn't mean I'm selfish. That doesn't mean I don't love you. I don't love myself. That doesn't mean I don't respect your decisions or your advice. It's just that I don't want to be miserable eventually in the long run in life. So I want to do what I love to do, what I will be happy doing for the rest of my life, not some course or degree that, no, no. I know you want what's best for me. Our parents always want what's best for us. They always wish us well. Okay, I can't really say that for everyone, but parents do wish their kids well. They want the best for us. But at the end of the day, I also want what's best for me. I want to be happy and I want to do what I love doing, like being a YouTuber. I love it. I love talking. I love interacting. I love what I'm doing. It makes me happy. I look forward to doing it every day. Literally. So look forward to me posting every day. But at the end of the day, that's it. They expect us to have a degree. They expect us to do this. Well, you can get married to a doctor or you can join the military. But is that what I will do for the rest of my life? Because you won't be here forever. Will I be happy doing that? Will I be miserable in the next 10 years? Is that what God wants me to do? Because people don't really think about that. They just say things. Oh, do this. Oh, do that. Give you their opinion. But you have to... this mic is not even working, so my voice is just loud. So at the end of the day, you have to think about it. It's like, is this what God wants me to do? You need to speak to him. Stop talking to people. I'm not saying asking for advice or opinion is that bad, but just stay silent and do it. Do it. Just start now. Take action. There's no right timing for anything. You can't get back tomorrow. Do it now. So my point now is that at the end of the day, it's like, what was I even saying? I was saying that like they expect us to do this and that, but at the end of the day, I want to do what God wants me to do. I haven't figured my life out. You may be feeling lost. You don't know what to do. You don't know where you're going. You don't know what life or what you have to offer in this life or what life is for you. You don't know what the future holds. Even the fortune teller doesn't know what the future holds. Let go. Don't worry about the past. Move on. Focus on the present. And the future is unknown. Don't worry about that. But make sure you... I don't know what you believe in. If you believe in the universe, I pray that this video reaches the right audience. I don't know if you believe in God or what you believe in, but I believe in God, so I'm talking about God, Jesus Christ of Nazareth. But it's like, that's the Son of God. But that's my point is, talk to him, communicate with God. All these people that you're talking about, they don't know what God's plan is for you. They don't know your ability, your capability, your potential. They don't know what you're able to do. But we need people like you out there to start doing this stuffs. And some people want things to happen overnight, but God's timing is the best. God's timing is the best. Don't let anyone tell you otherwise. Sometimes we just wanna get to the end of the line. We don't want to run the race. We just want to get to the end of the line, but you can just jump over. It's a process, so you have to be patient with yourself. Talk to God. Listen. You need to have that connection or relationship with God. Because talking to people, sometimes you end up, guess what happens? You end up doing the wrong thing. Literally. And sometimes you don't fail. Sometimes you fail because you end up doing the wrong thing, not because you're a failure. So you're failing because you're doing the wrong thing, not because you're a failure. You're trying new things, which is not a bad thing, but you're doing the wrong thing. That's why you're failing, not because you're a failure. or you're probably doing something else that someone told you to do. You're trying to do what other people are doing. You're not being yourself. You're trying to be someone else, trying to compare yourself to others. But at the end of the day, if you're doing what God wants you to do, there's no two ways about it. There's no two ways about it. But yeah, it's like, do you like your parents, even though sometimes they might be demanding or expect you or expect certain things from you? Your actions, your success, and all that. They want you to do things in a certain way. They want things to be done in a certain way. Let me know what you think. Thank you guys for making it to the end of this video and this reaction channel. But yeah, do you like your parents? That's the question. Do you like your parents? Let me know what you think. Because that's what this person said. But at the end of the day, it's like, do you... Not at all. They should never have become parents. I don't love them either. Someone replied to this person's post and said, so I want to read comments and also give my review. Not at all. They should have never become parents. I don't love them either though. So I'm probably not who your question is aimed at. I believe you choose your real family. Ooh, I also believe that you choose your, because sometimes family doesn't really come from family. Like right now, my family, they're not acting like family. So I pray that, and I know that God will bless me along the way, that I will meet people that will treat me like family. Because you don't, sometimes you can get family from outside, from friends, from co-workers that end up becoming family. I know we always say that people at your job are not your friends, but at the end of the day, you can't get family out of family. You can have family that is not family from your history or your background or your whatever. You can get family from friends. So, yep. Because at the end of the day, it's like the ones that are family ain't even family. They don't act right. I'm not expecting you to be perfect, but if you know, you know. If you get what I'm talking about, okay. But at the end of the day, it's like, this person may not be wrong. I don't blame them, because at the point I didn't love my parents either. So, because it's like some people, they're saying, this person is saying they should have never became parents. I see it from this person's perspective and point of view that sometimes people just do things, they don't act right, they don't think, they just do things, so they end up having an unwanted pregnancy, or they don't groom the child with, like some people were raised with one parent. I'm not saying single parent or bad, no, but I'm just saying it hits different when you're raised with both parents, literally speaking from experience. Because it just, and sometimes when it's like there's no bond connection, imagine just waking up and you're getting support from both parents. Oh, Jesus Christ. It's different. So this person is saying they should have never become parents. Some people don't plan to be. They just do things and pop out babies. They're not ready. They don't know what they're doing. They're 17 and they haven't figured it out in life. They don't have the finances. They're not in a situation where they're in school, and it's like, maybe this person is right. They should have never become parents. And sometimes it's not about it's not about the finances or being able to take care of your child. It's not about being able to train or groom them. It's also about emotional support. Because mentally, if you're not mentally right, then what are you doing? You're not right in any way. Your mind, mentally okay, that means you're not unstable, you're not mentally deranged. If you're mentally okay, you understand what I say. when I say emotionally support, emotionally available. Because maybe this, it might not be that they weren't physically there. It just might be that this person probably felt alone, even with their parents being present. They still felt alone. They didn't feel like they had anyone. You never really know the situation, the circumstance, or the environment, literally. And some people don't love themselves, so if you're a parent or a mother or a father and you don't love yourself, how are you gonna love your child? Literally, that's another thing. So this is kind of broad. This person's comments is okay. I didn't see that coming. I didn't see that coming. Literally. But that's it. Not at all. They should have never become parents. It's just sticking to my head. I don't know why. They should have never become parents. That is brutal. I don't want to say brutal. I mean, you never know, but okay. Lord have mercy. But yeah, that's just it. My point right now is that I don't love them either. So I believe you choose your real family. Yeah, I would choose my real family. If I see that this person is family, maybe probably God sent and genuine love and all that, I will choose. I will find my way. Maybe God will align someone and give me that family that I never had. Maybe this is what will happen to that person. You never know. Maybe that's what they want. I believe you choose your... Maybe that's what they want. Maybe God will give them, you know, friends that turn family. Like that sister bond from another mother. And it's sad that I really had to read these comments. Literally, it's sad. This particular one, I'm not reading any other one. Because it's like, oof. This is something else on its own. I didn't see this coming. Oh, Lord have mercy. Yeah, because it really sounds sad. I feel sorry because it's like, it's sad, and it's like, I don't know if this person was rejected or abandoned or abused. I don't know what they're going through, but I hope they change or things become better for them. Life becomes better. I just wish them the best. Like, it's sad because you only have one life to live, you know. This person, I feel like the first thing you need to do is forgive, then you can heal. I don't know if it's trauma or whatever they're going through, but it's sad. It's really sad. It's really sad. Yeah, because your family can be fake and not be what family should be, you know. So it's like you end up having to choose your real family from outside, maybe from friends or whatever. So it's sad. But yeah, that's the end of this video. Thank you guys for making it to the end. The question still remains: do you like your parents? Do you love your parents? Even if you have a single parent, do you like your mom? Do you love your mom? How do you feel? Your situation, your circumstance, it's a safe space. You can even email me. Ask any questions. Say anything. Literally. I'm here for you. I'm all ears. So thank you guys for making it to the end. Thank you for being part of my reaction channel. Join the family and give this video a thumbs up so that YouTube will recommend it to other people that really want to relate with this topic. But at the end of the day, that's that for today. Bye guys. Stay blessed. I love you. Remember, this channel, we have an anthem. And if you're part of the family, you should know the anthem. The anthem is, I must, I can, and I will. There's no one better to be than myself. I must, I can, and I will. There's no one better to be than myself. So love yourself, do you, stay true to yourself. Stop trying to do what other people are doing. Stop trying to compare yourself. Be grateful. Accept yourself for who you are. Value yourself enough to walk away. Respect yourself. Okay, and for those of you that are in a toxic relationship, environment, situation, family, let me know. Recommend videos that you would like me to talk about. Recommend topics that you want me to talk about. Is it toxic relationship? Is it friendship? What type of friends you should be around? Things like that. You want to be selective like me. I'm very selective when it comes to friends or people around me that I have. My space, my circle, my environment. I don't just let anyone in. I'm very selective when it comes to people, but not when it comes to food. But yeah, it's like, thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you for making it to the end. I love you guys so much. Stay blessed. Remember our anthem. I must, I can, and I will. There's no one better than myself. Say it for yourself. Bye, guys.